back to part 12. I actually just finished the last video. And, yeah. I just remembered now that I was supposed to go try to solve the Sphinx riddle during the day. Not at night. I don't know why I was thinking after midnight. That's why I shouldn't take a break or do this when I'm tired and have had very long social days pretty much last week. Which is great. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this little demon dude. This is like a whole storyline we've been missing out on. I literally forgot about your existence. Okay, what are you saying today? Huh? Hello again, cleric. Can I help you? He's not exactly happy to speak with you, but he is happy to gain your favor. Oh, a lot of these are the same questions that were there before. What would the law say about liches in Norvik? Gives a thoughtful ear. Liches, eh? Yeah, there's some history there. Obviously, before the Bone Purge, there used to be a handful of liches hired to manage undead production facilities. That was, what, 15 years ago? After that, the undead, including liches, are not allowed on Norvegian turf. But just between you and me, there are still undead hanging around. Trust me, he knows well of his skin. The undead must be purged. Yeah, might be the case. Possibly. You know what? I'm good. I haven't really talked with you or got a quest going with you. I'm just going to move forward and see where this all leads me. Alright, so let's go talk with the Sphinx. Pretty sure with the quest line, it has to be casting those like cantrips we unlock. Because for each time we like master a little school, I feel like we get a little bit better. I can learn quite a bit from it. Oh, who is this little fisher guy? I feel like we saw him the first day, and then I haven't really checked up on him. Oh, cool. Let's see what he says today. A large merman, especially cleric. He says, without acknowledging further, his voice is deep and bubbling. He is shocked. He does not show it, but he is. Your presence here is shocking to him. Greetings, citizen. I am indeed the cleric. I guess I never did talk to this guy. Oh, he's an oppressive landlord. Okay. He does not take his dark eyes off the city horizon. Why are you disturbing me? I need information. Information is expensive, cleric. As anything in Norvik. The merman looks at you with a pair of deep eyes. Thalesos is my call. You stand in my garden. This is all yours? Yes. I don't appreciate the city visiting my property without a heads up. This really seems like a public walkway to me. It is not. But while you're just standing there, keep an eye on the second pole. Okay. Now it's the second pole. Look at it. Keep your eyes peeled on the tip. They come in waves. When it happens, it's quick. Pull a little. No. Let it be. It's set up as it should. Okay, good. Fishing is about patience, cleric. You need to breathe and he takes a real long breath. Stare at him, slightly shaking, and watch. A professional, eh? You work for the River Guilders? No. So what do you do then? I mostly operate facilities. Apartment complexes? Mostly. He appears uncomfortable. Try not to mention it. Oh no, one off. Your belly beckons. The comment, it will slip out, no matter what you do. Unless... bite your tongue. 4 damage! Woo! Okay, you clamp down hard. Blood fills your mouth, dripping down the corner of your mouth. Some spills to the ground. The merman glares at it as it pools before your boots. So swallow the blood. A big gulp is hard to do, but it happens. The metallic taste fills your entire being. You are feeling faint, but you did not speak. You are bonding, man to man, human to merman. It is very beautiful, this thing. Make sure to ask interesting questions about him. This will make him understand how much you enjoy the special time with him. What's it like being a landlord? Not good. The city does not have a good set of laws to protect my business, and many of my tenants do not have a good sense of fairness when it comes to housing. They expect to live conveniently, yet if the market dictates a higher price for that convenience, they declare it a necessity instead. Makes it difficult. I have to dance between the line between evil and profitable. Landlords make enough as it is. The merman grunts. He does not like to discuss politics. How many apartments do you own? 20. And I handle the care of 10 others. I am primarily a caretaker, fixing locks, fixing leaking traps, making sure the esoteric airflow is functional, answering complaints from tenants who refuse to follow basic instructions. It is tiresome. Let's wait an hour to see if we catch anything. You do not catch anything. Just as you're about to give up, you see something tug at the tip of the pole. Cleric, reel in the catch. On the other end is a shard of yore, a rock. Fellow sighs and keeps looking at his own pole. Well, it's something. Bottom scrape is everywhere here. Maybe next time. I think I'm done fishing them for now. He reaches forward and grabs the second pole, grabbing it from you while continuing to fish for his own. With a stern nod, he sends you on your way. Hand him an AEFA, an economic accord from the free service. He looks at the paper as you hold it out. Then he slowly grabs it and crumples it in front of you. Not a fan? I will sign it when I have to. Until then, no deal. Do you have a quest for me? No. I do not have anything like that. No. Not even a delivery or something? Like a fetch quest? What about late rents? You have some late rents? Not a secret temple that needs exploring? Come on, everyone has to have something. The merman says nothing for a few seconds as if feigning to think. Then he says, no, nothing. You think he likes you. Like a father handling is slightly too old for those types of questions, son. Except, yes? My tenants have reported a strange light around Pillar Road. With the tea shop, I do not want to take any chances. Take a look for me. Strange light? Merman grumbles something. It has something, if it has anything to do with the tea shop, or if it's ghosts, or if it's an esoteric event. It was reported to be spotted in the late hours, sometime after midnight, on the road, down on the field in Pillar Road. I have no resources to pay, but if you wish to do your duty, make sure my tenants are not disturbed by such nonsense again. I already handled it, I think. He grunts. Good. You want to hear what it was? It does not matter. It could come back. Then I will get another esoteric expert. Should be cool now, though. Good. Let us hope. Can I get a reward? No, it was not a quest. He grunts once more. Okay. Oh, wait. No, I want to ask about the fishing guild. Sorry. You don't even have a fishing guild. He glares at you. No. It's just, I was fished up from the river by then and brought to the Lich House. So I just want to check up on that whole business. They did not bring you to Viskin. I did. Oh, okay. Well, that was easy. What? He stops looking at you. What? Wait, really? He says nothing. Oh, he nods. So you fished me up? Yes. You were dead. Dead? Yes. So I brought you to the morgue, as one should. Then you come here, alive. But that is your business. I don't understand. I have nothing more to say about that. You should deal with it yourself. Yes, you should. That means there was a resurrection. Now, you need to learn why. You were risen for a purpose. You are a walking dead. I'll figure this out. Yes, you will. Okay. Okay. Cool. Let's go talk to the Sphinx. feel like it has to do with these, because yeah, we got all these as we. Oh, what? Everything's put away. Oh, and we can go up now. Something we need to do here. Can you tell me this riddle again? Okay, found within the arcane flare. So, spells to tongues of flame that scorch the air. Okay. Burrow deep within the earth, a primal string to show your worth. So primal, that was the Drewcraft that we learned. Folk and gods and throning herds, a man divine alone howls his words. And wasn't that this one? Is this gonna be up here? Okay, so we got the flames have to be activated through spells. Need to cast like enhance ability? Okay, that didn't seem to do much. Okay, what about... Okay, so we cast that. Just Drewcraft didn't do anything, right? No. Dancing lights? Oh, wait, what? What did I do? Bark skin? What? We just get it? Okay, I'll be honest, you guys. I did not solve this riddle really. I don't really know what happened, but let's wander into this. I think it was because I cast the different spells. It's the only thing I can think of. Can we go? Oh, chest. Chest. Okay. Deck of many things. A deck. You are holding a deck. A deck of cards? Yes. A deck of cards. It feels heavy in your hands. There's death in this deck. Sense an overwhelming power looking at you. A voice in the beyond telling you, commanding you to close your eyes. Just close your eyes. The darkness wins. You do as it asks. Okay, so arcane, cast spells. What kind of spells? Dancing lights. Primal would have been the bark skin. Is dancing lights? Okay, anyways. I'll have to look that up. I don't know. Okay, anyways. Or perhaps the darkness simply accepted you as its own, as it envelops the rest of you. The deck of cards is still with you. Should I draw from it? Could do that. But it is wise not to. Am I dead? No. Not this time. But you have been moved. Oh, oh. Open your eye. Hey, we're back. Complete the Sphinx riddle. Got a new achievement. I don't feel like I earned it, but we got it. As you do, you find yourself on the floor of the tavern. The gentle Sphinx sips on her wine barrel and laughs at you. You found it then. Oh, interesting. In front of you, on the ground, you see the fancy zinc container. The deck of many things. It is yours. Do with it as you please. So, can we examine it? -4 wisdom. The deck of many things. You've heard many a tale about the legendary magic item. The cards are enclosed within a fine zinc container. Holding it gives you an overwhelming sense of dread. Let's examine it. Take out the deck of many things. It is heavy in your hands. One card juts out, invitingly you to hold it up. Is it dangerous to draw a card? Yes. Each card can break you or bring you a fortune. Oh, we gotta try it. Are you certain? Yes, I'm certain. Statistically, according to legends, it would be an incredibly stupid idea to do so. However, if you must, then to reiterate, if your first card is negative, draw one more, then stop. That should maximize your chances of getting something decent out of it. Okay, let's try. The villain material of the card feels light as you grab it. You hear a whisper, a groan. A deep, unnerving part of you is screaming to throw everything away with this miraculous fate. You flip it over. It says, balance. You feel an urge to say one of 6 sentences. You must speak now. I want to be wise. What will you give up? Oh, what? Let's keep dexterity going down. Balance is achieved. Oh, okay. Let's try another card. It says gem. With poof, the card disappears out of your hand, replaced by a heavy, fancily embroidered bag. Inside you find amber nickels. You intuitively how much money you hold. What the fuck? Sorry. Holy fuck, what the hell? Okay, the coins are worth exactly 50,000 crowns. Look at these shiny coins. You struck big hit. Holy shit! What should I do with this money? There's magazines in the kiosk. There's merchants in the street. Spend it all. Holy shit, indeed, that's exactly what I said. Now you just gotta keep this money safe in your little pouch you're holding, and spend it all. Okay, yeah, we're gonna stop. Holy cow. As you mentally decide not to draw another card, the deck appears to react it. The card jutting out retracts an instant. Then the zinc begins to glow, faintly blue. Then with a quick pop, the deck and all the remaining cards suddenly... What?! Disappear from your grip. No fanfare, no esoteric particles. It's just out of existence. We really got 50,000 crowns? I don't even know, like... We're gonna buy everything. I forgot to look at these. Increases your movement speed. What's this? What? Have I just never noticed this before? Cool. Do I have any other boots? These are first boots? Oh, crazy. Okay. I'm gonna save. Like, what just happened there? Oh, it's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna save our file. Okay. Do you have anything to say about this? The Sphinx takes a sip from her barrel wine. Little one, she says and looks at you through. The deck of many things. That is your reward. Yes. But firstly, I must congratulate you. Very well, Claire. Solving my riddle. It was a fun riddle. Fun? Sure. I'll take it. She slips on her wine. The esoteric challenge of it is the biggest hurdle, of course. And while I want to avoid inflating that ego of yours, little one, you do have quite the mastery over strings. Or at the very least, some type of natural inclination. The towers taught me a lot. That is very humble of you. She purrs out her next sentence as she leans in. Now, as for the deck. Yeah? Yes. I'm destined to warn you, cleric. There are a few who have drawn those cards. Some will spell fortune. Some, death. It is the biggest gamble of your life, and you will never know the true odds. If you are willing to throw everything away to grasp for that small sliver of potential, then draw. Otherwise, I suggest leaving it be. Once you do draw, or rather, once you stop drawing, oh wow, I should have talked to you, it will return to the confines of the vault. What if I go around telling people how to sell the riddle? You think I give everyone the same riddle? That one was custom made. For you, Claire. Channel Sphinx original. Be happy I put so much effort for you. How many cards can I draw? As many as you wish. But remember, several of them will either kill you or completely destroy your life. So I suppose it's more like until you draw one of those. What happens if someone else solves a riddle while I have the deck? They get the second prize, of course. What's that? A date with me. Really? No, I'm joking. She lets out a quick chortle. If anyone were to solve it before you've used it, the deck will simply be teleported back, leaving your draws forfeit. So there's a time limit? Not in stone. But, yes. I always imagined that was to keep anyone from just placing it in their own vault, you know? It's not like people are selling their riddles every day here. You have time. Do not worry. Thank you for the information, but actually I've already drawn from... Excuse me? I drew from the deck. And you're still alive? Impressive. Her eyes glow for a moment, and she looks upwards towards the ceiling. Yes, I see it. You received quite the fascinating fate. I did. Oh, oops. Clicked the wrong. I expected more, honestly. Of course you did. It is fate. She smiles. The Sphinx shows you a row of sharp teeth. You made this heartbeat of a moment, a bit more interesting for me. Thank you for that, little one. You have entertained the ancient being. May help entering the Pilior. Now, that was not a request I might ask. Oh, I thought you said you'd help me with the riddle. It has to do with the T-shot. I see. I'm mysterious. Snow Spot. Okay, I feel like we've done this, but since you have proven yourself worthy, perhaps the gate should be brave by this model despite the error. So you know how to enter the gate? Yes. She puts down in her wine barrel. Each gate has an attunement, a fine attunement, a very specific series of strings. One way to sneak in through the cracks is to carry a key, one attunement with strings. Bring me a gemstone, cleric, and emerald, to be precise. I shall attune it to the pillar's gates, allowing you to pass through. I will go and find one of those gemstones. I wish you luck, Ring Cleric. Ooh. We saw one down in the crypt and Bondeval's doom. Considering this madness, the Demi-Lich will either fight you for it or simply hand it over. Okay. We can do that. Let's try to flirt again. She trots across. What are you gonna do with this little one? Yeah, this might be a bad idea. A true man climbs the tallest mountain he can find. 25? This is minus? Okay, never mind. Alright, little one. Assumably, you cough very loudly. 25? We can't hit that with minus charisma. Wait, do we actually have 50,000? Let's go. Let's see if we can buy that helmet. Let's just buy everything. We're gonna buy everything. We're going to that potion maker tonight. Hell yeah. Oh, what's in here? Crowns. Do we even need crowns anymore? About to find out. We can buy everything. Okay, let's give that helmet. We got armament. Perfect. Let's get the elven ointment. Okay, let's get the esoteric shards. Let's get the incense. Let's get the bone dust. Let's get the dream patch. Oh my gosh. Let's get more shards. Okay, cool. Okay, let's see what all this does. Cool, we got 18 incense. Bone shards, we got dream patch 3 level. What does our 2 level? We do have 49,000 crowns. Holy shit. Okay, I'm just so blown away by that. Bone dust is level 2. Let's consume both. Who cares? Buy everything now. Everything. Let's engage with them. Let's see who can kid. Okay, let's purchase all this. Hex Weekly. Great choice. Women's magazines are really popular these days, even among men. To Tame a Dame. Of course, here you go. Let's do that. News in Norvik. Looks like there's some juicy gossip in this one. Norvegian Posts. Okay, let's do that. He quickly stammers out something else as he hands over the newspaper. Sorry, I mean, good choice. Most people choose the Post these days. Shivers and Shrieks for 30. That's a good one. I read it last night. Super spooky. You'll love it. And then finally, Modern Man. A guide. Okay. Let's go check all these out. Okay, +2 wisdom, -3 strength. +2 strength, -2 charisma. +1 charisma. What are we on right now? +2 wisdom. And adds proficiency. +1 dexterity. +1 strength, -1 wisdom. Oh, okay, cool. Man, I'm almost a little disappointed to have this much wealth. It just feels like a lot. Like, what am I even gonna do with this? It's overkill, really. What? Oh, it's her. So we can... Oh, natural 1. Cool. Alright, let's try talking to her out here, though. Outside of the tavern. Hear tune dance in the cold Ascani winds. Melancholy. A bitter reminder of a dream long lost. You see on the edge a goblin. She has a flower crown on top of her ruffled dark hair and is playing an exotic instrument. Perhaps it is best to let the girl keep playing. It is quite beautiful. For a goblin to produce such a melody. Let's listen to her bit. Oh, those poor few dreams, wrought in zeal and doubt. Shepherds brought far to western shores. Oh, hardy cradled by gracious river, then should be blessed, or so cool and stout, raise a city from room, a home from night. The moment you open your mouth to speak, the goblin stops plucking her strings. Gah! She stares at you with wide eyes. Hey! You! Hey! Her frustration is palpable. She lost her train of thought when she saw your powerful stance. Hey, do I need to stop playing or what? You're scaring her. There's no laws against public performance in Tosta District. No, it was a good song. Thanks. You feel sweat forming somewhere within your helmet. Your eyes are glued to her instrument. What are you looking at? You need to answer some questions? I do. The rhythm, the tone, the general noise of it. You truly yearn for music. Do you have what it takes? That's for a song. Oh wow, we failed that miserably. The goblin glances at you awkwardly. You take a deep breath. It hurts. Hello? Hold on. I'm having a moment. Okay? Now demand it. The corpse requires it. It needs music. Yo, sing me a song, goblin. Her eyes turn dark. You think I take requests? Yes, please? Well, I don't. So, no thanks. No. She must. Prove your skills to her. Start dancing. Oh, look at us go. Your legs start moving in a barely functioning manner. Her mouth agape, she looks at your pathetic movements. What are you? Won't this work better with music? Stop! I'm not playing for you. Oh. She sighs as your convulsions come to a stop. Did you really want something, or are you just here to annoy me? Okay, we'll leave you alone. Maybe in the next place we'll talk more to you. But for now, we move forward. And we're gonna go talk to Snail. Then we're gonna go down. And we're gonna continue to explore. Down below.
Huh?
Yeah. Cool. We got our peeps. Let's head on down. So if we talk to this, then we should be able to teleport down to the Undercoast path. And here we are. So now we can go through that door that we saw last time that we never went through. Ooh, we never checked the quest for, because we completed the Sphinx one. Maybe we can take root. Yeah, here we go. Let's see where this goes. A great esoteric mystery, a conundrum, the Millennium Vault. Guarded by the really riddle-created Sphinx. There's no other type of Sphinx, if you count the good ones. The secrets within were hidden in the darkness, but you saw the light ahead. That was a pillar. Of yore? Think about the big light you saw in the darkness of the vault. Yes. What other pillars are there? I'm sure there are many, but it was a pillar, one of four, reaching through the earth, through the coast. But it was entirely made out of light. That is its true form. It is not material in nature. It goes beyond. Remember what the gods did, the true gods did, when they arrived in this realm. They attempted to destroy Yor for selfish or selfless reasons. No matter what, that is what they did. But if Yor controls the gates, it only makes sense for the purely strategic viewpoint that those gods would be desperate to manufacture their own pathways. Sorry, I just got text. Their own gates. The vault is a gate to the beyond? Exactly. If these gods had their own gates, then why are they shut? Why place the Sphinx to guard this one? Why place a relatively speaking simple magic item inside as some type of reward? It does not appear reasonable. Could I have gone deeper? Could the vault be an actual gate to worlds beyond? No. Boundaries of that place were tightly knit. The strings were all around you, holding you in place. The vault is a piece of the beyond. For whatever reason, you were not allowed to use it as anything but. Let's move on. You will not. However, if you keep thinking about it, you will eventually come to a conclusion. You are a genius after all. Simply keep scribbling in the margins, keep working on your esoteric nature, and the truth will be revealed. Honestly, the whole thing just makes it obvious. This is about magical items. The decorating things, sure, but also all the other shit you collect. You got one hell of a connection with the strings, right? Well, maybe that visit in the vault gave you exactly what you needed to connect even more. Like a ley line hook. Millennia Guardian. Strength holding the beyond. Your body is deeply entwined. Pierce, clawed. Enhance your body further. Drink more potions. You could also follow the tingle. The positive tingle. As your body collapses, your breath is lost. And your feet fall into the earth. Your healing will always be there to bring you back. Your magic hands, your empathetic, magical hands. Creepy. Idiotic. Focus on research. Power through knowledge. Not by filling yourself with Hague liquids, by giving your soul the only positive forces. Understand it. Will master it. Let's learn about each of these. Wear more magical shit. You get even more in tune with the esoteric. It's not that complicated. So this one alters ability score modifiers and trinkets. Positive modifiers get +1, negative -1. Millennia Guardian. Your body is a temple, filled with esoteric flow. The effects from potions are doubled. For ability score increases, this only affects the first potion of the kind that you've ingested. Positive tingle. Heal everyone. Let it become your mastery. Healing spells are rolled with twice the normal amount of deck. Oh, that's cool. Scribble margins. Never stop working. Always learn more. Your cleric level is doubled when calculating the amount of spells you can prepare. Oh, that sounds cool. Let's do that one. Woohoo, you shall be unstoppable. Soon your esoteric dominion will begin. That sounds really cool. Okay. But what would we want to give up? What do we even have equipped right now? Extra proficiency when speaking to ladies. Oh, I kind of like that one. Advantage on initiative rolls. Like that one too. I think I'll forego this one for now. I'm gonna go with the preparing. So once we find a prayer area, we can pretty much equip all of our spells, which sounds great. Remember, right, there's nothing down there. We already did the thing up there. We got the helmet over here. So I think it's time to go in this little tunnel. See where it leads. Ooh, old prison. Upper Hollow Ridge. Oh, we're actually pretty close to leveling up too. Do you have any idea? Master, beware! How frustrating you are. That voice, young and androgynous? You knew this. It was clearly not a grown man by their build. But he is fighting us. He is practically our nemesis. One more time, eh? This piece of shit. Don't let him get away this time. Well, not a great roll, but that's fine though. Oh, and you got a natural 1. We're killing it. You see the goblin already moving. Sneal spins his sling. The bullet flies dangerously close to the assassin's head, missing only due to constant movements. You face the assassin and consider your options. They are slight in build and light of voice. This is not a grown man. This is but a frightened child. Even youth must sometimes be taught a lesson. You learned yours as well. If we talk, would I take her turn? Let's try it. What exactly is your plan here? Killing you, fucker! Childish insult. This is a child. It's not working out so far, is it? The assassin flourishes his dagger. Let's go with wisdom. I really like this one. I like going with wisdom. There's desperation here. The assassin goes to great lengths to remain concealed. They want anonymity. But today, there is no such fear. Or they have a greater fear that trumps it. That's it. They're being pressured into this attack, forced into this attack. This is their final chance. Which means this is your final chance to reach them. As the angel readies her sword, dark energy surrounds her. A hex, but from where? What? There's a flash of surprise on the angel's typically impassive face. Malicious energy swirls around her. She fails to swing her sword. Oh, an eerie presence not far from me. Someone casts a spell on Etta from beyond these tunnels. The masked assassin lunges forward. Die, die, die! The dagger connects. An agonizing feeling shudders through you. Something's different about her this time. This is a desperate attack. This is serious. Some sort of squirming shadow has already started forming around the assassin. Ugh, you hate squirming shadows. They're never a surprise. Like, squirming shadows never show up to a nice pastry. With a nice pastry. Why do you keep doing this? Stop! The assassin tries to fake out the goblin as he winds up another shot. Fuck you! He fires off the stone, hitting him squarely in the upper thigh. The masked one, while actively channeling potent dark energies, lets out a high-pitched scream. Jesus. Are you a kid or something? We don't want to hurt you. Stop fighting. Fuck you! The shadows form between it, writhe out, and split out. And begin to writhe and split out tentacles. They are placed such that you can't make it to the assassin before you deal with them. Smart. What do you do to deal with them? So you get +0 or +2. And it's less, so we'll go Constitution. Excellent. Resist the tentacles. You brace yourself against the tentacles. They slap into you, wrapping around your limbs and writhing. Your vision splits. You are both here and elsewhere. You see the outline of a twisted, gnarled tree. As if through a thick, dirty film. It stretches far into the sky above you. Or perhaps far below into the ground. You hear whispers in your mind. Maddeningly just incomprehensible. Oh, too much. You steel your mind and focus on the image of the assassin still twisting in your hands, and the vision fades. The tentacles are recoiling from you as if they tasted something bad. Things are deteriorating. Etter grabs a sword and gets ready to swing. No, stop! Don't do anything, Etter! The angel lets out a telepathic scoff very well. The assassin notices, stopping briefly, then shakes it off. The assassin twirls their dagger, drops into a spot, and shifts. Watch out! Watch Nick! The masked one was there, and now they're here. They teleported directly in front of you. 18. You don't have time to react to the assassin as he plunges his dagger into your shoulder. Goes in deep. Shit. Let's hear some more. The angel's hands tighten on the hilt of her sword. She is furious. You stop her attack. The assassin pulls the dagger out as you try to grab him by the arm, twisting away. The assassin's knife glows with dark energy. Heavy smoke spills from its edge and drifts as though suctioned into the neck. Smoke clears, the mask firmly planted on her face, glowing faintly. Silver, pores, carp, and mutt! The assassin's eyes turn black as the shadowy tentacles begin to rise once again. There is no recourse, it's time to finish this. The goblin whips another rock at the assassin. The shadowy tentacle slaps it out of the air at blinding speed. Oh gods. One last chance. Strike true. You step towards the assassin, but tentacles continuously sprout from the ground and batter you back. You can't reach the assassin. You have fell. Damn. The angel hoists her blades, but is grabbed by the tentacles. They overwhelm her, and she disappears from your view. The assassin lifts her hands like a puppeteer, and the tentacles follow. One after another, the tentacles latch onto you, focusing their ear on your helm. Your helm. Quasi-death throbs in your blood. You try to gather yourself for more conflict, but you are now completely surrounded by demonic magic. The tentacles grab you and crush your bones, your spirit, your essence. The light fades and you are left only with shadow. End of the strings. Get an instant death? Your organs are squeezed into a fine mist by the Warlockian magic. How foul this deep into combat. How foul you to fall this deep into combat. He fought so hard, yet his fray ends in such pity. How awful. How much time did we lose? Damn. Okay. And then we go back down there. Oh, so we need to go get Sneal. Let's go do that. Well, let's be more aggressive this time. And let's go on with full health. So let's check our inventory. I think we have enough to get up to full health because we got a ton of apples. Boarding cleric. You ready to head out? Let's head out. Glad everyone's getting along. Or at least Neil seems more open to actually talking with the angel now that we've been traveling together. Okay, back again. Okay, this time I'm going to save right beforehand so that if we die again, we can at least restart here without redoing all this. We know what to expect, so let's save. I guess we should cast. Oops, sorry, save. Oh, I did save. Okay, perfect. Anyways, we should probably cast something on us. Oh, we got bark skin already. Well, let's keep it going then. Up into the prison. So once we go in here, it's going to automatically move us to the middle. Our assassin. Let's hope we get a good initiative. Oh, we got a natural 20 this time. Damn. Hey, that's alright. So we can try to understand how we can kick the assassin's legs. Let's try the assassin's leg this time. Oh, natural 20. Hell yeah. You step forward, getting momentum behind you as the assassin tumbles backwards. You lift your knee as though you're going to aim at the chest, but instead you target the knee. The assassin tries to lean back to dodge the high kick, but that puts extra stress on the legs. When your foot connects, it completely breaks the stance. They recover, but only just. Simple and effective. Sneal bends his sling. The bullet flies dangerously close to the assassin's head, missing only due to constant movements. The assassin runs forward. Die, die, die! Minus 9 HP. The dagger connects. An agonizing feeling shudders through you. Something's different about her this time. This is a desperate death. So the angel's getting ready, a hex. Keeps her from doing anything. Tentacles come out. Okay, we're going to try to resist the tentacles. We did it. Perfect. Brace yourself. We resist them. Sorry, click into it since we already went through this one time. Oh wait, you're some kid. The hell's you doing, kid? Sorry, I was skipping. I should look at this. So the mask is knocked to the side and his eyes narrow. You got your glimpse of the assassin's face at the same time Sneal does. It looks like it belongs to a teenage girl. You're a kid. The hell's you doing, kid? Some girl kill you? Your bitter rival is a teenage girl. Hey, focus up, meathead. She quickly scrambles put it back on. The assassin twirls her dagger, drops it in a squat, and shifts. Watch out! Watch Nick! So, we failed again, took the hit. That's fine, not nearly as bad as last time. I'm not going to say anything this time. She lunges and swipes at the assassin, sending a gust of searing light into the assassin's torso. Gah! The assassin's knife glows with dark energy. Heavy smoke spills from its edge and drifts through the suction into the mask. The smoke clears, the mask firmly planted on her face, glowing faintly. Silva, curse, carpa, mutt! The assassin's eyes turn black as a shadowy tentacle begin to rise once again. There are no other resources. It's time to finish this. Okay, we got 4. Let's do this. We did it. Perfect. You stomp through the demonic tendrils, charging like an enraged gallbearer, up to the hapless assassin. Your gauntlet, meeting her face. The assassin wobbles and bends. One final jab. You punch again, and that is that. You'd feel bad about punching a teenage girl, as she hadn't tried to kill you so many times. You may still feel bad about it, and that is okay. Her dagger flies across the chamber, and the assassin collapses, unmasked and unconscious. There is a lull as the chaos of the fight abruptly cuts off. She's just a kid. A dangerous child, indeed. It is a pity that someone chose to be dangerous when they're so young. It reminds you of her. The assassin's eyes, now fully maskless, open. Oh, we can see your face. You step forth. Fucking bullshit. Desperation. Acceptance. Stare at her. What are you looking at? Go fuck yourself. Let's just take her to the dungeon. She's earned it. That would be protocol. However, the angel swoops in, her many eyes peering onto the wannabe assassin. What is it? It appears we will have to rethink the apprehension plan. Why? Edgar pulls back the girl's hood slightly to reveal her face more clearly in the dim light. Tsk. Lady Fritos Darrow. Oh, it's Darrow's daughter. I didn't even talk to Darrow. Oh shit. Oh shit! Wait, what the hell's? That's... Wait, are you? If you tell my dad about this, I'm going to actually kill you. The girl scowls. Oh. Magistrate is not going to like this. Well. This certainly is an embarrassing situation. Darrow clearly has some family issues to deal with. How terrible. You feel for anyone forced to be born into such a high-class family. I see you in the newspaper. You're kind of famous. I'm aware. Yes. What makes you... Now, will you let me go? What makes you think that is even remotely a possibility? Because I'm so nice? She gives you a sad smile. No. You don't get to be snarky after what you've done. No. Go shove that stupid slingshot up your ass, goblin. It's not a... He shakes the leather strap. It's a sling! It's a weapon, not a damn slingshot. He is very correct. Even a child with a sling can bring down a giant. Young lady. She tenses up. I have a duty to your father. You are included in that duty. That you have tricked me into assaulting you like this is highly annoying. Her normally monotone, telepathic voice is instead shot out into all your minds like a rumbling volcano. You are going to immediately take. Freitas laughs. What are you going to do if I don't? Kill me? Your angelic companion lets out a strange wobbling noise. She is furious. So, she can get mad. Lovely. Let's put it like this. I'm gonna walk out of here, and you're not gonna mention a single word about this to my dad. In return, I'll stop trying to kill you, okay? So you've been stalking me all this time, huh? You're not exactly difficult to find. True. Yeah. You You do realize how loud you are when you're stomping around in those boots. Hey, he can be as loud as he wants. You hear? Where'd you get all this cool gear? What do you think? A dungeon crawl? No. I'm not sure, that's why I'm asking. Jesus, what is an idiot? That's uncalled for. Ugh. Is that a magic item? No. Click through as a lady in the pond? No. Tell me about the magic you're casting. No. Now let me go! Sure. I'm just wondering one thing. Why? Why what? Why are you trying to kill me? Well, the girl glances at the mask on the ground. Girl glances at the mask on the ground beside her. Snail kicks it away. No? Answer him. Fuck it. Guess it doesn't matter anymore. I signed up for his stupid fucking deal, okay? Whose deal? I needed easy spell slots. He wanted an extra pair of eyes. Win. But then he started asking for these night outings, these reconnaissance missions. Then he tells me to push some dumbass cleric into the river. I don't like killing people, but sure, totally worth it. But then you come back, you asshole. And whatever I do, just keep fucking. As she speaks, the mess next to Sneal begins to glow. Get down! Oh no. Oh, broke. You. Damn it! Knew that would happen. Esoteric bullshit. What the hell was that? You happy now? I just broke my damn contract because of you. That is a blessing, young lady. She lets out a loud groan. I am a warlock. Or was. That whole thing worked out with Mr. Toilet Worm. Mr. what now? Whatever. I don't care anymore. This deal was ass. And I don't want to do it anymore anyway. So there. I'm actually perfectly fine with my awesome ass being turned to dust. It's fine. Really. She does not sound very fine with it. She gets up and drops her cloak. I'm gonna leave now. Anetta, you don't say a word about this to Dad. Do you believe for a moment I care for any of your puny commands? Oh gods, puny commands. Do whatever you want then. Like I'm actually going now. Should I let her go? She has lost her patron. This does not mean she loses her powers entirely, even if that were channeled through her mask. But since she clearly has no reason to continue her misguided attempt at killing you, you might as well let her go. She must be apprehended. However, it might be best to let her father do that. You should speak with him later, once you finish your quest. Let her go. A young girl caught up in trouble. Best you can do is cut her some slack. She'll surely learn from her mistakes. There is darkness in her heart. I don't wish to remain near her for long. Let's let her go. The bratty teenager starts walking towards the exit. And seriously, do not tell Dad. The angel's eyes turn to you after following her out the chamber. This will be handled at a later date, I assure you. Ha! The goblin lets out a series of stilted laughs. Fucking hell! Teenage girl, and your boss's daughter? That's actually funny, you have to admit. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Oh well, let's go see if Mr. Toilet Worm is hiding in any of these tunnels. I suggest caution. There will surely be more dangerous things in this cursed place. Meek! You hear your scarf mutter, then shiver. Bad thing here. Deeper. And the grand hall around you, the one so filled with the sound of clashing blades, now grows eerily quiet. You see two paths, each leading to darkness. Time as he was down there. Ooh. Oh, what is this mural though? We got a snail praying to the sun. Okay, looks like we got this way going up. Oh, and another way. Which way will we want to go? Let's try the left over here first. Whoa, look at all these things. Is this a map? Let's start with this. The coast. Chamber of the Realms. You step out onto the little lines. It is faintly lit. The chamber collapsed. Rumble stone strewn about its surface. What you see is a slice, 1/8 of a greater whole. It's a map of Ascani, yes. Damn. However, it is old. Mountains and rivers alone do not align with any modern-day interpretation. Despite that, the shape of the coastline, of course, and of course the ever-standing fortress of Verdun showed clearly. This is Ascani during the era of the Snowfolk. Let's look at the dot on the coast. Your home, thousands of years in the past. This was the first founding by these snails. The little images of these beasts of yore show them stretched far inland, having colonies along the river. Not too unlike your own people's efforts. Look at the river Torna. They appear to have had colonies even as far as Toll's Pass, even further than Yorkport. Though curiously, this map does not align with your common knowledge. It does not. The endless waste should not allow anything to be built this far inland. If this map depicts everything until the waste begins, then there was less waste during the Fade era. This is commonly assumed when looking upon earlier mapping attempts. Good to have it confirmed. Let's look at Reed's Old Demo. Across the border, on the mostly covered in rubble band to your left, you see a very different visual than is commonly depicted today. For today, most of western Reeds is ruined, cursed. Where the cursed lands lay today, here you see a fertile crescent. Is that a frog? Yes, you have heard the Neurons once occupied large swaths of old Demenor. Old Demenor, oh, must be over here, the frog, between the strife of the Divine Era. While on the coast you see several locations that do not align with any modern locations. The Draconic Civil War surely reshaped most of this as your former overlords fell. The one dot that does not align is a tiny one, placed at the center of the bay, the Reedsian location for the Pillar of Yore. It has stood there since the Gate War, so it makes sense the Snells would want to point it out clearly. They did worship Yore in the end. And it also seems the rest of the geography in this depiction of Old Demenor does not align with any modern visuals either. Yes, the Arcanist god geo-shaped most of it to create more fertile farmland and offensive positions. Okay, let's look at Divani Torum. Most of it is covered in fallen rocks. The one thing you see is like some feathers. Like Drummer? Not really. Drummer's more of a yum bird, from what you remember. Divini Torum was filled with birds all throughout the Fade Era, from what you remember. It's like their thing. Luxorari and birds. Then the Celestials settled more seriously over the course of the next couple of hundred years. Was settled, well, that's the colonialism, imperialism version of it. They're still there today, so they surely did something right. Look at the lion in modern day Visca. We see lots of smaller symbols representing the lion folk of Ascani across the inner parts of the map. There is some evidence pointing towards Ascani being a temperate band during the early Fade Era. The visuals here, along with the inland lions, would suggest something similar. Tribal catfolk ruled large parts of Ascani until the early Divine Era. Their claw marks are evident all over the precious city. Look at the dragons. 3 of them can be seen. A red, a green, a green, and a black. Let's start with the black dragon. Ambramaxis, the all-wise black dragon, guardian of the bay. He is known to be the most magically adept dragon of the coast. His esoteric cachet and Silver Slav has still not been found, and is to this day a popular target for adventurers in Reed. Let's look at the red dragon. Esuth, red dragon of Escan, the scourge of the coast, the largest of all known dragons throughout the Yore's history. Unfortunately, he was slain long ago, else he would be a worthwhile prize. Look at the green dragon. Teslandar, the great green dragon. She is the mother of most, as they say, she who birthed the coastal broods. While a tyrant like her kin, she is known for her lighter touch and bond with man. When Doug Dolundam Slater, it ushered in a freedom of all mankind. Her visage upon the map indicates her domain, what is today the Ilum Force. Stragons are missing. Phil Gentor, the Blue Thunder, and Mad Drake Alganoth, of course. Those are the big five who fought during the Draconic Civil War, the ones all humans are taught to despise. I don't hate the dragons, they brought my people to this lovely world, factual. And once man grew strong, he shattered his chains. That is the way of the world. I'm done looking at the dragons. Let's get yours, Ocean. The cool depiction of a perch. And a nice whirlwind pool at the top, just the same as the do today. Good thing the snails were as confounded by the whole mystery as we are today. You know, you could get yourself real rich by figuring out the whole thing one day. The mystery? Yeah, the mystery behind Yours Point. It was like the place where that big well first entered. Through the first of Yours Gates, or whatever. But no one who ever tries to sail directly seaward ever returns. Real spooky. There have been reports of massive treasures being found on the islands located deep inside the stormy port of the ocean. So if you ever want to become an explorer, pirate, sailor, that's where to aim for the bigger payout. I could become a pirate. Just think about it, okay? The world is your oyster. Crack it open at your leisure. You seen this shit? I sure am. It's a map, right? I think so. Must be thousands of years old. Look at the snail people on it. Etter's many eyes glance over it, lighting it with a slight sacred flame. Early Fade era. Right, you were alive back then. This realm is young, cleric. The 5 dragons each were older than anything born on Yor. Remember that. What do you know about this time period? I recall our clashes with the Dolun Katal. They were formidable war mages. Though we never made it landfall in Ascani during the time the map was created, it was considered Dominium Draconis. What you today call Ascani, Demonor, and Vorgeni were all within their territory. So that rubble is covering Diveni Torn. Yes. It should have been interesting to see their view on my homeland. I believe our domain would be considered approximately 3/4 of the Diveni Torum landscape at this point in history. The Choir did not centralize into a functional state until the Divine Era. There were many centuries of infighting and disorder. You participated in any of that? Yes, Neil. Most of my lifetime has been spent in combat with other Celestials. Ha! Indeed. Right, very interesting. I'm sure there's scholars that would kill for an LR of this thing. Mick think this is very interesting too. Old Master had mini-map, though Mick never learned what they mean. Anyways. Wow, okay, let's look at those points. Yours Point, your homeland. What's this again? Coast. Okay, yeah, we already did that. Reeds. Today this is a cursed land. Elm Forest. Eskin. The fortress was still there 1,000 years ago? Divini Torum. Northport. Tolls Pass. Visca. Okay. And then I need to go. Oops. There you go. Feed the cats. So I'm going to go do that. I'll be back to explore the rest of this. Wow, we have so many things. Man, look at those snails. Oh, they're stabbing him just like Julius Caesar. Okay, and we got some rabbits riding on snails. Let's go around to the other side. Then I will go feed those cats. Because they do deserve to eat. Oh, maybe we should cast our dancing light so we can see it better. That looks great regardless. Ooh, I wonder if you can see any secrets down here. Also the dragon. Okay, we'll do this when I get right back. BRB. Okay, the animals have been fed. Now I'm ready to, well, look at this gigantic well. This is a gigantic pit of water, if it is water. Let's see what's going on here. There's something in the water. Oh, we need to go get that fisherman down here. You approach the edge. and tears arise. Oh shit. Whoa. Look at all those tendrils. Oh, that is disturbing. I love it. Oh, that is so cool looking. Everglad. Him in the pipes. Hello, Reagan. The mall below. You hear hyperventilation coming out of the goblin. Beast of the far realm. She looks ready to strike. Can you truly stand against a creature of the void? No. No chance in any hells. Pray and kneel. Let's try to calm down. Everything is shaking. Try. Wow, I'm glad we talked about those roots. -10, that was really nice. You stand before the maw. Hold in your guts and let your heart pump its blood. You face the vast darkness of empty space in those admirable eyes. Oh my gosh. Far you have dwelled, it says. I am happy to greet you. The aberration's voice reverberates against the cold, wet walls of the sewer chamber. Naru Sapa. I am enamored, impressed, lucky to witness. Shivers, 1,000 eyes, each focused on you. This is something evil. This is indeed a creature of the far realm. A trifler, yet larger than any specimen you've ever read about. Be wary. Now, speak. I'm not looking for trouble. Yet, you live in it, Naru. There are ways to escape it. I can show you paths. Phrase. I have some questions for you. Knowledge is a commodity. Knowledge is my trade. This thing won't kill me? Does not look like it. Not now. Etu, what do you suggest? You see you're clinging under a blade. A telepathic message in your mind says, this is beyond our combined strength. I suggest diplomacy. Your specialty! Her voice carries hints of doubt and fear. Are you okay, Sneal? He nods without taking his eyes off the horrific aberration. Yeah. He takes a breath while holding it in for a while. Don't fuck this up, please. I have to pay to ask questions? Each thought carries costs. I am generous. Cheap thoughts I give freely. Expensive ones will require sacrifice. What are you? I am the other, which is beyond, not the big other that you keep close to your chest. The small other, that is I. What you find yourself longing for in the dark. His words focus on the concept of authority versus outside. There is another within any relationship, the third party of society. He, however, identifies as a separate other, outside of your society. That's very philosophical. Yes. What is this place? Stones laid by snails. This was their prison. A complex to throw the unwanted and wicked for centuries. Then they burn. Millennia past, dwarfs repurposed it, the cistern. Each pipe spread to voices, thoughts, talks, and whispers. I love it. A deep growl causes the ground to near quake. Your guts press against your lower throat. Do you have a license for this pool? The maw widens slightly a few painful long seconds after you finish your question. I have never asked that question. Yes, I'm very original. It lets out a low chuckling growl along with the answer. Yes, Reagan. To answer, I bought a 12 and prospecting license under my legal name in 501 AE. Oh, actually? Yes. The paperwork is archived. If you require it, I can get it prepared within 5 to 7 office days. That's fine. I just wanted to check. Consider it checked. Are you the one called Everglad? Yes. That is the name I adopted. The original title of my claim was considered too difficult. When I signed my first warlock servant, we agreed upon a mere modern name. Everglad we chose. It is appropriate. It shows my everlasting happiness. The beast's elongated maw appears to widen even further. So your original name was just too incomprehensible for us mortals to use, I presume? No. It was just hard to pronounce. Oh. I am laughing. I see. You are. And you will. Wait, warlocks? Yes. You had run-ins with my former servant, the girl. You're the one who sent her to kill me? Yes. A big misunderstanding. Freya did not perform as to her promised level. We went over it many times. It was not a sudden decision, I assure you. I made sure to go through the appropriate steps. I offered training, magical enhancements, hacks, incantations, and even free knowledge. None of it was enough to get her to the appropriate performance. Thus, we had ended up having to cut the part patronage short. Very unfortunate. It is not often my warlocks end in service in anything other than death. He clacks his massive teeth together. I go through one servant at a time. So the position is now open. Interested? Cleric? The goblin looks worried. I would ask your goblin friend. However, I sense hesitation for outsourcing on his end. Uh-huh. You send your warlock to kill me, and then you offer me a job as your servant? Well, it is something to be considered. Your performance, after all, is admirable. Can I think about it? Of course. We can discuss it later. I do not wish to push you into anything. I offer nothing but the best of terms as a patron of the dark. By the gods, do not. The maw, it beckons. You haven't explained why you tried to kill me. That is correct. So why did you try to kill me? Such knowledge comes at a price. The monster's eyes focus on you. There are many things I know. Many things I know you want to know. My trade works as such. You tell me a secret which I do not know. Then I grant you access to knowledge beyond yourself. A fair exchange. Free trade. Is there some other way? Something else I can trade? Yes. Your soul. As I squint. No, I am not using that. It lets out a chortling growl. I love the reaction when mortals face the notion of their tangible soul. But no. It was just I have no interest in your spirit. The tentacles writhe around the cistern. It goes like this. Hand me a secret. I value its depth. I grant you knowledge in return. A fair trade is offered, I assure you. I don't think I have a choice to debate the rules here, do I? No, Reagan. The monster then stares at you, waiting to be fed a secret from the crevices of your mind. Have you seen a paladin around here by the name of Lord Gom? Ah, you ask of the last paladin of your fated god. So you've heard of him? Your Lord Gorm, the missing paladin. You may find clues to his situations in the halls of the city below. Use a light to search the dark hallways. There, you will find the stash. Giving me this information for free? This one time? Yes. The monster smiles, as always. What secrets could I possibly give this thing? That is the question you know well the answer to. The creature will know. What you want here is just for him to tell you why he was trying to kill you, right? That's the main secret, yes. However, do you have what it takes to actually share a deep part of yourself with this abomination? I'm try intelligence. Damn it. Sadly, no, you do not have an idea for it at this moment. If you were to spend more time on it, perhaps. Oh, well, we have 16 of these things. Let's just keep doing it. That's fine, we have so many. Wow, it's just getting worse and worse. Every time. Okay, we're gonna go down to at least till 10 shards of yore. Oh, that's okay, we passed it now. The far realm beast might be savage in nature, but his demeanor is at least an attempt at civility. He'll listen to a good argument, something that brings you into his favor if he were to offer a bit more. One piece of information for free. Mr. Everglad, I don't mean to speak for you. However, your offer of potential knowledge would be much more interesting if you were to grant me a solid taste test, is it not? You make a good point. But more than that, you make it sound as if you are quite happy about the idea of working with me, which I enjoy. So sure, I will grant you a piece for free. Now you wish to hear why. Yeah, why? Lets out a grumble and squints the many eyes. Let me tell you about the Blood Ton Prophecy. A night dark as ink some years past, a young scribe is overcome with maddening visions. On the morrow, the writing is recovered and kept secret by the council. Yet, the whispers of its content reached me nonetheless. I will not share its content in full, as that is too valuable a secret, but I shall share this one passage. Scent of Euclid's flame amiss, loyal death upon the day of suffrage consumed, laid at the feet of necrotic doom, thousand clamors for iron's wrath, all wrought in sunder drove beneath stone. Their time itself as witness standeth mute, first by west, south, east, and north. An esoteric era marked forth. Sounds like divine era scripture, words of fate. Euclides? Euclid, the jewel of Kargamish, means endless pillars in primordial. A natural wonder of the world, an underground city where all elements live in harmony. Rivers of water and lava intertwine, and clouds gather around a forest of enormous stone pillars, a paradise far from the coast and undersea. Euclid brings death on election day? Yes. He opens his maw and clicks his fangs together. It is unlikely as it appears, confirmed to be a truthful prophecy. Yet not. It is unlikely as it appears, confirmed to be a truthful prophecy. Yet not yet come to pass fully, of course, as we are in fact not in an esoteric era born true, since the ebb still lingers, the dream. What does this have to do with killing me? I wish the end to end. I saw in this prophecy my part to play. I saw the truth I could create. To bring about the fire to the legislative mass. A plot brought by the Mender's followers, the Ilum Elves. I chose to support the player in this game of intrigue. The one you seek. The rogue spellcaster you hunt. You know who I'm after? Of course. I know most things to know. What can I trade to have you tell me? I'm afraid to say. Nothing. Do not worry. You will find out in time. So you tried to kill me to stop me from finding this rogue spellcaster of yours? His tentacles snap around the cistern. Freya was to destroy this government cleric sent to investigate. To make sure the prophecy was given the space it needs to breathe. There was no doubt in my mind of this plan of action. Until you stepped in my chamber here. I see more truth in you. It is obvious. I backed the wrong guy. Now I'll look upon you instead, Reagan. Thanks. I still don't get it. That is unfortunate. Bring me esoteric era, Reagan. I am fully convinced you waited. How ominous. An aberration obsessed with fate. This will surely haunt you. I know what's... Ooh, that's pretty good. I know what's inside Ols's vault. Oh, tell me. I wish to know. At the end of it was a chest, an eternal stream of light. Inside the chest, I found the deck of many things. Few have encountered since I escaped my cell. Such information is very, very valuable. But a deck of many things, such power, such horrific fate. Did you pull from it? That information costs extra. Felix had a growl. You know how to play the game, Naru. Very good. Then I will refrain. The fact that you survive and are still sound of mind and body reveals you did not get anything too warping. The deck of many things arrived in the old days, smuggled through a gate. Tales of horrors reached the ears and blind in the eyes of the deal. Sorry, I dropped something here. Now I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Sorry. It was a bit of a meme. Oh, when did it get stuck in that vault? I do not know the exact date. It has surely been stuck inside that vault for 1,000 years at least. And once you used it, it disappeared. Did it not? He growls. This is how it works. Use the deck, then it fades back into the vault for the next person to pick up. That is how you choose to limit its power. Once one of them acquired it, to only let those deemed worthy of the Sphinx have a taste of its power. So I can only use it once? Yes. The Sphinx will not let you inside again, of course. You see, I was a young soul during the Gate War. A wondrous time for the finest of creatures, warriors, heroes. The dead and alive alike. Their tales engraved in my abandonment. I was named False Wit, a trader of whispers among battlefields. This is the secret, however, Naru. My reign came to an end at the behest of those snails, trapped within the iron door for eras. The snails? Yes, the Tulen Katan. They built these halls and ruled yours favorite band, the Good Land, Ascani. I despise them. Now my hatred has faded, I assure you. I have not even killed the one stuck inside the seal in the foyer. There's a snail stuck in the what? I'm afraid that is all the hint I will give you about that Naru. It grins with those thousands upon thousands of fangs. How did they imprison you? A group of wizards infiltrated my lair. It was on the coast, near the Demorian border. They brought the door with them. Such magic was not expected, and I was trapped. Oopsie. Tell me about your lair. Not much to tell. It was a multi-complex. I shared it with several others. I have sent agents to locate its rooms. Unsuccessfully. You see, it sits amidst the burned coast, which is not too easily navigable. One day, I wish to uncover it among the soot. How did you escape? I have your people to thank. A group of humans broke open my iron door not long after colonization of the ruins began. They were greatly rewarded. Since then, this place has been my lair. What about before the Great War? The time was darkness. My existence among the stars began upon the eternal float. His eyes notice your confusion. A veil between worlds. Naru. An endless, dark puddle. Here's one thing your got wrong in the realm. He missed the endless stars. What are stars? In the night and sky, you see the moons, the little lights from asteroids, the rocks. That is what you call them, no? Some call them lantern. The sky isles. In most realms you see the shining lights of other worlds in the dark. Not just the local orbiting clusters. Those we called stars. The blinking, colorful, endless dots upon the heavens. A reminder of everything out there. Interesting. This world is not normal Naru. It is good to keep that in the back of your mind. How did you get in this world? A tri-warlord brought me along with my foster home. You do not know what a tri-warlord is, and you never will. Nor will it be relevant, for they were all destroyed during the Gate War. Either case, I had no choice in the matter. My fate was sealed, Falan. Yours realm was my grounds. Is this the secret you're giving me? Yes. Few knew the tale of my past, Naru. You are privileged. Trust me. It is speaking truth. Someone's truth. Thank you. Are you illegally influencing the election? No. Okay then, what are you voting for in this election then? Nothing. Well, I'm voting for the... I know what you are voting for, Naru. You do? I am listening a lot. You keep talking about the Asgalists. At least, if I were to take your spoken word for it. Yet it is true. Only you know what you intend to write down on that paper. So I retract my statement. I've heard what you said, not what you truly believe. So you have had no part in the play in the election at all, despite being the mastermind hiding in the sewer. I've played my part. Yunato Mantan, fate cannot be swayed. What? You hear the growl coming deep this time, deep from its mind. You humans, the humans, they are played not by me. The toxin of ideology seeps more thoroughly through their veins. It is formed slowly, then quickly. Then it subsumes an invisible force. It's just ideas. That's how sentient beings have always worked. Ideas are infectious. They creep from minds, crafting means with poisonous power. If I had such control, we would be one, you and I. But alas, it is beyond even my reach. Perhaps through indulging in your secrets, I too am a puppet of your collective dreams. The idea makes me incendiary, explosive. I think I agree. Ideas are indeed infectious. Yes. That is all simply my frustration against sentience itself, I suppose. However, simply being aware of a problem, one can envision and unveil new powers and thoughts, including the ability to view past the illusion of choice. Not too dissimilar from yours viewing, I imagine, to which the strings of fate collide and fray across eras. Yes, the ability to view like him beyond the third dimension. You keep on thinking, Naru, as will I. The time of ours will arrive with thunder and grim tidings one day, once we both understand why and how these thoughts are controlling us. It is the start of the esoteric era. You do not forget, Naru. The gates shall rebel. What exactly does that mean? I'm confused. The words I use have the exact meaning I choose to grant them, no more, no less. We will see once the blood is proven. You see his grin go wider than ever before. Thank you for your knowledge, Reagan. I need help entering the pillar of yore. Interesting. That must mean you know where your little hunt is going to end. Through the crack of yore's realm. You certainly just confirmed it, Elise. Oops. His maw widens. The gate of yore can be passed, yes. That, I'm afraid, I only can assist with if you sign my contract. I do not share my knowledge with anyone unaffiliated with the darkness. Of course, I would not suggest signing my contract simply to gain this knowledge. You should only sign if you truly wish to serve. My assistance in this matter would simply be a bonus. The beasts wish you to sign. What if I told you a secret about myself? A personal secret. I was arrested during the Apprentice Rebellion. Your goblin companion cannot help but show you a shocked, very shocked expression. I am actually aware of that. It is in public record. I did it for a girl. Oh, what? That's crazy. You're way cooler than I thought you were, Cleric. An arrest is nothing to celebrate, but it is surely no dark secret. Ooh, that sound effect was cool. The monster closes his many eyes and growls. Yes, I did not know. Let me share knowledge in return. You might have heard whispers of another creeping beneath your city. One hoarding knowledge not much unlike myself. A rival, you might say. That fool refuses to do business, I'm afraid. But one of my favorite secrets is the tale of his past. The Norfolk hidings under Norfolk, the last of the Hagenshags. The Arcanist? He lets out another growl. The Hagenshags, a house of Arcanists, masters of alchemical productions, as well as necromancy. These, if you excuse my tongue, wannabe warlocks were destroyed a long time ago. Unlike certain other houses, they did not survive the fall publicly. There's a Hagenshags Norfolk under the city. Hemvak. His lair moves along the esoteric shuffles beneath, having mastered their chaos a long time ago. Truly mad genius. He arrived in the city alongside the first settlers you see, hiding among them, back when he was human, set to turn the Tulan ruins into his own personal flying fortress. Yet he gained more knowledge than he bargained for in these halls and tunnels. The esoteric madness brought him into darkness. His petition to Yorth was the only showing he did before disappearing permanently from human life. Petition rejected. In his gravity-flipped tower, the Norfolk plots and plans. What is he planning? His empire, of course. Not that it will ever come to pass. A lone wizard in a time of ebb does not even a party make, let alone a kingdom. Yet he stalks the halls, hoarding books, stealing artifacts. The most important secret here is one none in the cities knows, even those aware of sulking Northrop below. What? He is building something, Naru. Decades of planning, all in secret. What is he building? That I do not know. No guesses? A cursed item, perhaps? Maybe a masked charm to bring the people under his way. But see it as a tip in the future. If you ever learn more about Hagen Shakes, come back and share with me. You will be rewarded. To think another remnant of Arcanus hides in these tunnels. You must seek them out once the election is over. You can learn much from one of the Arcane era. Okay. Oh, I can't give him all my other secrets? Dang. Okay, I'm gonna leave him for now. I think I'm gonna try to get the emerald for the Sphinx. You are welcome, Reagan. Watching this thing. Okay, so we can't even try to behold him. You know what? I am going to stop here and save. What? Whew! We found out who's trying to kill us. How exciting. But yeah, I'm going to stop here. I'll continue this on next time then. We have a lot more to explore. I honestly thought we were near the ending, but it seems like we have quite a few other things to find. So I'll check out these doors, see if any of those open. And yeah, go back and kind of double check the key areas. Maybe one thing we can do before we leave though is just heal up, because we have so many of these. Cool, well thanks for joining me. Let's save again. And as always, have an amazing night. Thank you so much for tuning in. And watching me on this journey of just getting used to reading everything out loud, talking. I know I tend to misread words sometimes, get a bit nervous, have my little slur thing going on. But yeah, that's just me. And I'm really happy you're here with me. It's gonna be slow going for a while. Probably, you know, week on, week off, things here and there. But yeah, thank you so much. Y'all are wonderful. Take care and have an amazing night. Or amazing day. Whenever it is that you watch this video. Bye, y'all.